Welcome. If you're preparing for an SQL interview, understanding database testing essentials is a must. In this video, we'll walk through the most important concepts and practical tips you need to ace your next interview. Whether you're a fresher or have some experience, these essentials will help you stand out. Let's start by understanding why database testing is so crucial in today's data-driven world. Companies rely on accurate data, and ensuring the integrity of that data is key. Now, let's dive into the core topics you should focus on. Database testing involves validating the schema, tables, triggers, and procedures in a database. It ensures that the data is accurate, consistent, and reliable. In interviews, you may be asked to explain the difference between front-end and back-end testing. Remember, database testing focuses on the data layer, checking for data integrity, accuracy, and security. This is often done using SQL queries to verify the results. Let's move on to the types of database testing you should know. There are several types of database testing you should be familiar with. These include structural testing, functional testing, and non-functional testing. Structural testing checks the database schema, tables, and relationships. Functional testing ensures that the database performs as expected, such as correct data retrieval and updates. Non-functional testing covers aspects like performance, security, and reliability. Understanding these types will help you answer interview questions with confidence. Interviewers often ask about basic SQL queries, joins, normalization, and indexing. Be ready to write queries to fetch, update, or delete data. You might also be asked to explain different types of joins, such as inner join, left join, and right join. Practice writing queries that involve multiple tables and conditions. Understanding normalization and denormalization is also important, as these concepts help maintain data consistency and efficiency. Data validation is a core part of database testing. You'll need to check if the data entered into the database matches the expected results. This can be done using select queries to compare actual and expected values. Also, be prepared to discuss how to handle null values, constraints, and default values. These topics often come up in interviews, so practice writing queries that validate data and enforce constraint. Store procedures and triggers are essential for automating tasks in databases. In interviews, you may be asked how to test these components. Focus on writing test cases that check if the procedures and triggers work as intended. For example, verify that a trigger updates a log table after an insert operation. Also, check for edge cases and error handling. This shows your attention to detail and understanding of database automation. Performance testing ensures that your database can handle large volumes of data efficiently. Interviewers may ask how you would optimize queries or improve database performance. Discuss using indexes, query optimization, and analyzing execution plans. Also, mention tools like Explain in SQL to understand query performance. Demonstrating your knowledge of performance testing shows you can build scalable and efficient systems. Security is a top priority in database testing. Be prepared to answer questions about SQL injection, user permissions, and data encryption. Explain how to write secure queries and validate user input. Also, discuss the importance of restricting database access and regularly auditing user activities. These practices help protect sensitive data and prevent unauthorized access, which is critical for any organization. Wrap up, remember that preparation is key for SQL interviews. Practice writing queries, understand core database concepts, and be ready to explain your testing approach clearly. Focus on data integrity, performance, and security. With these essentials, you'll be well equipped to tackle any database testing question. Good luck with your interview journey and keep honing your SQL skills for a successful career ahead.